Well, no doubt about it. We're looking at some foggy and very slick road conditions right now. We did lift that dense fog advisory that we had issued throughout the earlier hours of this morning, but we're starting to see the fog improve as we head later throughout the morning today. Good news is we see a little filtered sunshine throughout this afternoon.
That'll be really nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll melt some of that ice and snow that's out there.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, the drivers will notice that fog out there this morning. It's something that I noticed myself driving in. Definitely want to have those headlights on at all times.
Yeah, definitely. And also you were factoring in a little bit of ice, so you have two factors while you're heading out on the road this morning. So meteorologist Matt Hoffman joins us now with the latest. Matt?
Good morning, you guys. Yeah, good news, though, about the dense fog advisory being lifted for the area. We have been seeing improvements now within the last hour of the fog starting to get a little bit better out there. But still, it could be locally dense in some spots. Also, we have temperatures that are right around or even below freezing, and that's leading to some of the standing water, the puddles out there, and some of the wet roads and sidewalks slickening up a little bit. So you might run into some of that on your morning commute as well. But, yeah, good news on the fog, and we'll continue to improve as we go throughout the rest of this morning, you guys.
All right, some great news there. Thanks so much, Matt. Well, those roads that are still icy combined with the fog are causing some crashes overnight. Shawano County Sheriff's deputies say two semis jackknifed in two separate crashes on Highway 29 at Broadway Road near Bonduel. The crashes happened just after midnight. The highway was closed for about an hour and a half while crews worked the scene. There were no injuries. We are still battling ice across the area. One of the most dangerous parts of your morning, though, could be walking out the front door. As ice is melting, be aware that a thin layer of water on top of smooth ice can act as a lubricant and can make things even more slippery. And those in the medical field say that everyone, especially the elderly, should be careful outside today. Experts also recommend wearing shoes or boots with ridges to get better traction. All right, coming up, we're continuing to keep an eye on the roads. This morning, let's take a live look from your Green Bay Tower Cam, and we'll get back to that in just a bit.
In our bus stop forecast, calling for temperatures in the 30s for this morning. Still seeing a bit of fog that'll clear up by around your final bell. Highs almost near 40 degrees for today with a little bit of sun, but we do see much warmer conditions as we end off your work week and some rain. Details on that in your full forecast after the break at 6:32 on your Wednesday morning.
The road can be a dangerous place. That's why Toyota has 13 vehicles that come standard with Toyota Safety Sense, an advanced suite of active safety technology to help you stay alert to changing road conditions at no extra cost. You can't avoid surprises on the road, but you can protect yourself from them. Tested, trusted Toyota. Lease a new 2017 Corolla with zero do-it signing, or get 0% APR for 60 months on Corolla. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
That's life, that's what people say. You're riding high in April and shot down in May.
That's life. You diet, you exercise. And if you still need help lowering your blood sugar, this is Jardiance. Along with diet and exercise, Jardiance lowers blood sugar and A1C in adults with type 2 diabetes. Jardiance is also the only type 2 diabetes treatment with heart, proven to reduce the risk of cardiovascular death in adults with type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Jardiance can cause serious side effects, including dehydration. This may cause you to feel dizzy, faint, or lightheaded, or weak upon standing. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. Symptoms include nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, and trouble breathing. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of ketoacidosis or an allergic reaction. Symptoms of an allergic reaction include rash, swelling, and difficulty breathing or swallowing. Do not take Jardiance if you are on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Other side effects are sudden kidney problems, genital yeast infections, increased bad cholesterol, and urinary tract infections, which may be serious. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Tell your doctor about all the medicines you take and if you have any medical conditions. So talk to your doctor about Jardiance, the one and only type 2 diabetes treatment with heart. Visit Jardiance.com for a free consultation with a certified diabetes educator if you qualify.
Financing from 0% on Factory Fresh 2017 is available now during our winter event here at Lemieux. Let's go!
Tested, trusted, impressive Camrys feature 0 for 72 months plus 500 bonus cash. Get 0 for 60 months on stylish new Corollas. Get 0 for 60 on just-in 2017 Sienna vans. And get 0 for 60 on impressively updated RAV4s.
Get winter sell-down savings and shop in indoor comfort here at Lemieux, 190th Street, Green Bay.
And now, your NBC26 Storm Shield forecast with Stephanie Meade.
Well, a pretty cold day starting off this morning. Temperatures in the mid to lower 30s, near freezing for some locations. It's 32 out in Clintonville, 34 in Wapaka, still seeing some fog down in Appleton at 32 degrees, and it's 34 as you're heading out the door for folks in Green Bay. We're starting to see foggy conditions improve. Around 15 minutes ago, we were looking at a mile of visibility here in Green Bay. Now it's at 2. 1 in Oshkosh, half a mile in Appleton, and 4 miles out towards Wapaka, and it will only improve as we head throughout the day today. The fog's expected to lift later this morning and into early afternoon. We will see the clouds dissipate with it, and we'll see some filtered sunshine throughout the afternoon today. High pressure system in place, which is going to keep us dry for the rest of the day and into tomorrow. However, we have a low pressure system that's just off towards the south. That'll bring us rain as we head into Friday morning and into the weekend. So dense fog as we're heading into our morning commute. We do see some slick road conditions as well, with some lingering icy roads. Turning mild though for today and into really the rest of the work week. Showers and fog do make a return as we head into the end of the week. So here's our Skycast, 5:30 this afternoon. Staying quiet, staying calm. So we'll have a very easygoing evening commute. And then throughout the overnight hours, some high clouds will pass through the area. So a mixture of some clouds and stars. We wake up to a mixture of some sun and clouds. On Thursday morning, we'll continue to see more in the way of sun. But then throughout Thursday evening, we see an increase in cloud cover. And then around 9:30, our southern counties could see the possibility of some light rain showers. It's not until early Friday morning where we'll see that rain, and it could mix in with a little bit of freezing rain for areas north of Green Bay, creating some possibility of some patchy ice. Mild air, though, will quickly melt that, since we will continue to see mild air surge the area today and into the rest of the week. And as you see here right now, we're looking at temperatures down towards the south in the 30s, and we'll see more of that southerly air move its way throughout the rest of the week. Extended forecast, 41 for Thursday, Friday into Saturday, some rain showers, but 40s with some morning fog into the end of the weekend and into next week. High temperatures still in the upper 30s and lower 40s, with a mixture of some rain and snow and some pretty foggy conditions as well, since we'll continue to see melting of the snow. But not a bad forecast for today. We just have to get past the fog and those icy spots. But other than that, much better than what we've been seeing over the past couple of days.
Yeah, definitely a mess out there, no matter where you go, really. But that unusual warm-up, man, I can't shake that. That's going to be so weird in January.
Well, it's part of the pattern we're seeing right now for the La Nina. You get that oscillation of weather. So that's just what comes with it during this year. So.
All right. Well, thanks, Stephanie. Coming up this morning, we are keeping an eye on those changing road conditions. Let's take a live look from your Appleton Tower cam. You can see traffic moving pretty slowly. Very foggy out there this morning.
And we're also outside taking a look at the sidewalks this morning. We have some safety tips to keep you safe on the ice. You're watching NBC26 Today.
At Toyota, we worry about every detail, so by the time it gets to you, there's nothing left to worry about. Tested, trusted Toyota. Get 0% APR for 72 months plus $500 bonus cash on Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
It's Steinhaffel's Mega Mattress Clearance Sale. Save up to 75% on floor samples and clearance mattresses from Beauty Sleep, Beauty Rest Recharge, and Beauty Rest Hybrid. New models are on the way, so that means our floor samples and clearance mattresses must go. Floor samples and clearance mattresses starting at just $199. This is your chance to save up to 75% on floor samples and clearance mattresses while they last. Hurry in to Steinhaffel's Mega Mattress Clearance Sale.
And here's the kitchen.
Love the space.
Not the cabinets.
I love these cabinets.
I love the price.
Your donations of new and gently used furniture, cabinets, appliances, building materials, and more help us raise funds to provide affordable housing solutions in our community. Donate to the Habitat for Humanity Restore today to help others build strength and stability through shelter. With locations in Appleton and Green Bay, the Habitat for Humanity Restore.
It's Colosso's all-out, sell-out sales event. The powerhouse is going all out to become Northeast Wisconsin's #1 Ram dealer. Drive a new Ram Express Quad Cab, $187 a month. Plus, get powerhouse deals on every Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge, too. Shop GoColosso.com, because we're going all out till we sell out of the Fox Valley's biggest selection of Rams.
We have the selection the other guys just don't, and we do deals the other guys just won't.
A Start Something New sales event.
You know your kitchen needs a makeover, but weeks of total chaos and expensive. Or did your brother say he'd do it? You see where that's going. Call Kitchen Refacers. They'll give your kitchen an all-new look in 1 or 2 days for about half the cost of new cabinets. Get cabinets, rollouts, countertops, and accessories to update your kitchen like new. Call Kitchen Refacers now and get a free estimate. Start enjoying your new kitchen sooner and for a lot less money than you thought.
The 2017 Toyota Corolla comes with Toyota Safety Sense Standard. Tested, trusted Toyota. Lease Corolla with 0 to its signing or get 0% APR for 60 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Oh, we're looking at temperatures across the area in the 30s, 32 in Green Bay right now. We're looking at wind chill factors in the mid-20s. Down at College Avenue, still seeing some pretty foggy conditions. Winds out of the south between around 5 to 10 miles an hour. 34 here in Green Bay, looking out at 172. And we're looking at still pretty foggy conditions. They did lift that dense fog advisory, though, so make sure you turn on the headlights as you're heading out the door and use caution while out on the roads. Haley?
All right, thanks, Stephanie. Well, we are still battling ice across northeast Wisconsin, and one of the most dangerous parts of the morning could be the walk out the front door. Our Brooke Hafes is live in Ashwaubenon with some safety tips for icy walkways. Good morning, Brooke.
Good morning, Haley. Yeah, it's definitely still slippery out this morning. If you take a look down at the sidewalk that we're standing on here, you can see lots of ice still covering the sidewalks here. And obviously, this is very obvious there's ice, but over here where it's not so obvious, it's also very slick. So unfortunately, this is going to be the same story for your driveways, parking lots. A lot of these areas are still very slick this morning. If you notice a walkway hasn't been salted yet and is still icy this morning, we do have a few tips that can help you out. First of all, if you have the choice, just don't walk on it. Walk along packed snow next to the sidewalk instead. Also, if things are melting, be aware that a thin layer of water on top of smooth ice can act as lubricant and make things even more slippery. Try walking close to walls, cars, trees, or bushes, anything that you can grab onto in case you start to fall. If you're walking down stairs, keep your hand on the handrail at all times. Those in the medical field say everyone, especially the elderly, should be careful out there today.
If you're going to go outside and get the mail, anything to that effect, make sure a cell phone is with you so that if you do slip and fall and you can't get up and move, you can call someone for help. And especially if you're in a remote area or out in the farm country where you don't have a lot of neighbors around to pay attention.
Now, as you're getting ready for your day today, a good reminder to choose the proper footwear. Choose a pair of shoes or boots that have good grips. I'm wearing a pair of ice grip attachments here on my boots. Anything that can help give you a little bit more traction on the ice is always good. Of course, it always makes sense to just take your time and go slow out there. Reporting live in Ashwaubenon this morning, Brooke Hafes, NBC26.
Commutercast for the rest of the day today. We will see the fog lighten up as we head throughout this afternoon. High temperatures in the upper 30s with filtered sunshine. We do cool off for tonight and could possibly see some icy road conditions, but much milder air moves through. Details coming up in your forecast after the break at 6:43 on your Wednesday morning.
For beautiful, clean, and reliable heat in your home, visit our showroom at Fox Valley Stone and Brick. We have options for new homes, existing fireplaces, and remodel projects for better heating and a great new look. For a no-cost home consultation and interest-free financing, call or visit Fox Valley Stone and Brick today. Kick off spring early at the WHBA Home and Outdoor Living Show with Answers to Energy at Sunnyview Expo in Oshkosh. Get expert advice and get inspired with seminars and demos on building, remodeling, landscaping, and more at the WHBA Home and Outdoor Living Show with Answers to Energy, January 20th through the 22nd in Oshkosh. Discover the world of granite and quartz countertop ideas at Granite Stoneworks in De Pere. Visit the design team at the Brown County Home Builders Home Expo. Explore past creations, the latest designs, and current trends from Wisconsin's premier granite and stone company, Granite Stoneworks De Pere.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway.
No matter which Passat you choose, you get more standard features for less than you expected. Hurry in and lease this 2017 Passat S for just $199 a month. Visit VWDealer.com today.
U.S. Cellular delivers a strong signal where other networks don't. Why? Because people like to go places. They do stuff with their phones. U.S. Cellular put towers where most others don't. So people can schedule a chiropractor visit out here. Or Catch the game live, way over here. Isn't that what you pay for? A stronger signal in the middle of anywhere.
Mercedes-Benz 4MATIC all-wheel drive system makes the most of available traction by optimally engaging all four wheels. It's the difference between coping with the elements and making the elements beg for mercy. 4MATIC all-wheel drive is available on more vehicles than ever before. Lease the GLC 300 4MATIC for $499 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
I would most definitely recommend Habish, and Rotier. They were great to work with and just an honest and trusting firm. The treatment I received was second to none. We were partners in this process.
Habish, and Rotier.
Good morning, everyone. The time right now is 6:45. A dense fog advisory issued earlier has since been lifted, but we are continuing to keep an eye on the haze left in the air and those road conditions. We have Matt Hoffman with the latest on fog for your morning commute. Brooke Haves is looking at those slippery spots out there, and Marissa DiCandido is keeping an eye on our social media. But we begin with Stephanie Mead with more on a dense fog advisory that has since been lifted. Good morning to you, Stephanie.
Yeah, good morning, Haley. We are still looking at some fog. Even though the advisory has been lifted, some areas still seeing visibilities less than a mile for some locations. We're looking at 5 miles though out in Clintonville, half a mile down in Appleton, 1 mile in Oshkosh, and along the lakeshore, Ephraim and Sturgeon Bay at a half a mile as well. So be sure to give yourself enough time when you're leaving the door this morning, but also to turn on the headlights. We're seeing plenty of headlights though out on Leo Frigo Bridge, and we could even be seeing some patchy icy spots since we saw a lot of the water refreeze throughout the overnight hours. 32 as you're heading out the door. Some clouds and a little bit of fog. Highs today hitting the mid to upper 30s, and then after the fog lifts, we will see some filtered sunshine throughout this afternoon with winds a bit breezy at times out of the southwest between 5 to 15 miles an hour. Haley?
Well, icy roads combined with fog caused some crashes overnight. Shawano County Sheriff's deputies say 2 semis jackknifed in 2 separate crashes on Highway 29 at Broadway Road near Bondwell. The crashes happened just after midnight. The highway was closed for about an hour and a half while crews worked the scene. There were no injuries. Ice is still a concern in some spots, but the fog is also widespread this morning. Here's a live look at our DOT camera at Wisconsin 172. Traffic moving there pretty well, but you can still see that there is some fog out there. Also, for more on that hazy condition across the area, we're going to head to meteorologist Matt Hoffman. He is live in Appleton with those conditions. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Haley. We're here on the Lawrence University campus here in Appleton, and a little bit slick and slippery in spots. We're also contending with the fog this morning. Temperatures are right around freezing, if not below freezing, and that's leading to some slick conditions. Now, some good news about that dense fog advisory being lifted. Here's a look at the latest visibility across the area, and some big improvements. So some good news there. We'll continue to see improvements as we go throughout the course of the morning, but some of the worst fog is still in the Appleton area, visibility down to a half of a mile. As far as temperatures go, again, right around freezing, if not below freezing, and that's leading to a few slick spots out there, especially where we still have some water left over from yesterday. 24-hour planner, we'll see the fog continue to improve. A mix of sun and clouds later today. Temperatures rise above freezing, but then as we get some more melting over the course of today, we'll likely see more fog develop for tonight, and with a mild stretch of weather in the coming days, we will likely see more areas of fog to contend with in the days ahead right through this upcoming weekend. Haley?
All right, thanks so much, Matt. Let's take a live look at the DOT's winter road conditions map. As you can see, northeast Wisconsin is seeing a lot of purple, and that means your major highways are slippery this morning. Green means the roads are good to go. A couple of schools have made the decision to delay or cancel class today. The Iola Scandinavia District, along with Stockbridge, Berlin, Coleman, Crivets, and Lena, Okana, Watoma, Clintonville, and Gillette, Marion, Suring, and the Green Lake School Districts, they are on a 2-hour delay. The following districts, though, are closed today: Manawa, New London, Wapaka, Wyega, Fremont, and Wild Rose. Ice is a big concern for folks this morning in the area. We want to warn you that side roads and walkways may not be up to par just yet. You do need to be careful out there. Our Brooke Haves is live in Ashwaubenon again with more on keeping you safe this morning. Hey, Brooke.
Good morning, Haley. Definitely another slick morning out here, and we're taking a look at one of our troubled areas this morning. We're standing on a side road where you can see there's still lots of ice, a thick layer of ice actually at this corner, at this intersection here. So you're going to want to take it very slow on those side roads. Now, if you notice that a walkway hasn't been salted yet and is still icy this morning, we do have a few tips to help you out there. First of all, if you don't have to, don't walk on it. Walk along packed snow next to a sidewalk instead. Also, if things are melting, be aware that a thin layer of water on top of smooth ice can act as lubricant and make things even more slippery. Try walking close to walls, cars, trees, or bushes, anything that you could grab onto in case you start to fall. And if you're walking downstairs, keep your hand on the handrail at all times. Medical experts say a fall on the ice can cause serious injuries.
You have to make smart choices in weather like this because we live in a wintry area where you do have a lot of ice, and you have to be thoughtful and mindful of it because it can be very dangerous.
Now, as you're getting ready for your day today, make sure that you choose the proper footwear. A pair of shoes or boots that has a good tread is always a good option. Of course, I borrowed these from Haley. These are ice grip attachments that you can put on your boots, so anything that helps give you a little bit more traction on the ice. Of course, just take it slow. That's always a great idea as well. Reporting live from Ashwaubenon this morning, Brooke Hafes, NBC26.
Thank you, Brooke. Well, city and county plows working around the clock to make sure roads are as safe as possible. Crews have also been clearing sewer grates to make sure that water has some place to go before freezing again. But officials warn drivers to slow down. Just because a road looks ice-free doesn't mean it isn't still dangerous.
We're doing 35, 40 miles an hour plowing. They come past you at 70, 75 miles an hour in wet, slippery roads. Sooner or later, you're going to go into the walls or hurt or get killed.
And trucks like these can carry up to 15 cubic yards of salt on a heavier than average night of snow and ice. Officials say they can disperse an average of 3 to 4 loads of salt per route.
Temps this morning waking up in the mid to lower 30s. Currently 34 in Green Bay. Seeing a mixture of some clouds and stars and maybe even some light fog. 32 in Appleton, still seeing around a half a mile of visibility. 32 down in Oshkosh. And we are seeing clear and very quiet conditions on radar. Really only some very low clouds sticking around throughout the area. Luckily, they'll start to disperse as we head throughout the day today. Waking up to some fog, so use caution on the roads this morning. Turn on the lights and take it easy. 37 by your lunch hour. Maybe seeing even a little bit of sunshine. Then for tonight, we see a lot of cloud cover move out. Temperatures are going to fall into the mid to upper 20s and lower 30s, and we will see a mixture of some clouds and stars. Haley?
All right, road conditions are improving this morning, but icy spots are causing some delays and closings, and most of those closings are happening west of Appleton and Oshkosh. NBC26's Marissa DiCandido has been keeping track of those. She joins us live from the newsroom again with the latest update on that. Good morning to you.
Yep, Haley, we are seeing a lot of schools coming in right now with 2-hour delays on our website. So head on over to NBC26.com where you can see the school closings and delays across the top of your screen. And this has been constantly updating for about the past hour with schools looking at the conditions outside today and saying, we might want to open a little bit later. So Haley listed some of those ones earlier that are in 2-hour delays now, including Clintonville, Coleman, Crivets, some of those schools that are in 2-hour delays. So visit NBC26.com for the very latest on that. You can also visit our NBC26 Facebook page and Twitter pages at NBC26. Follow us there. We will continue to update you on those school closings and delays throughout the morning. And also a pretty cool story that we were seeing today on Facebook. The City of Menasha Police Department helping a man who fell while on his driveway earlier this month. He was trying to salt his driveway, and the City of Menasha Police Department helped him out there. So you can visit our website and our social media pages to see that story. We will have more for you throughout the morning. Haley, back to you.
Thanks, Marissa. Well, your Wednesday morning top stories are coming up right after the break, so stick around.
Well, after the very icy and foggy morning commute, we do see a little bit of sunshine throughout the day today. Highs in the mid to upper 30s with high temperatures well above normal for this time of year, but will that warmth really stick around for the rest of the work week? Details on your forecast coming up after the break. It's 6:54 on your Wednesday morning.
The 2017 RAV4 comes with Toyota's Safety Sense Standard. Tested, trusted Toyota. Lease RAV4 with 0 to its signing or get 0% APR for 60 months. Toyota, Let's go places.
Don't hibernate this winter. Get out and experience winter skiing, boarding or tubing at Nordic Mountain. Only 45 minutes from the Fox Valley, Nordic offers 18 trails, 3 great terrain parks and the thrilling tubing park. Looking to learn? Nordic Professional Snow School offers great lessons and affordable learn-to programs. Warm up, relax and grab a beverage in our rustic lodge after playing in the snow. Nordic Mountain is proud to be your hometown hill where family fun rules.
Tom and I decided it was time to upgrade the kitchen, so we went to GBA-TV and Appliance for our new Maytag refrigerator, oven, and dishwasher. I love my new Maytag 4-door refrigerator. We even added a washer and dryer, and GMAC delivered and set up everything for us. It was so easy. They've been locally owned and operated for over 65 years.
So I can get the exact same name brand appliances, like KitchenAid, Whirlpool, and Maytag, at prices as good as the big box stores? Gee.
No, GMAC.
GMAC TV and Appliance, Southridge Road, Green Bay.
The 2017 Toyota Corolla comes with Toyota Safety Sense Standard. Tested, trusted Toyota. Lease Corolla with 0 to its signing or get 0% APR for 60 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Right now, visibilities are improving steadily throughout the morning. Right now, we're almost at around 2 miles here in Green Bay, half a mile still down in Appleton, and 1.5 miles in Oshkosh. Throughout the day today, the fog will lift throughout the early morning hours. Highs today in the mid-30s with a mixture of some sun and clouds throughout this afternoon. Breezy conditions. Then for tonight, we do clear out with temperatures falling into the 20s. So after the fog and the ice, it gets much better throughout the day today.
All right, we've been monitoring that fog all morning long. Matt Hoffman joins us now with one final check of that forecast. Good morning to you, Matt.
Good morning, you guys. We're on College Avenue here in Appleton. The fog improving slowly but surely, but the sidewalks here have been a little bit icy. A crew just came by, though, not too long ago and salted a little bit, so that's some good news there. You might run into some slick spots, though, this morning, but the fog is improving. That dense fog advisory has been lifted, and we'll continue to see improvements as we go throughout your Wednesday morning. Haley, Stephanie?
All right, thanks so much, Matt. And we're going to check in one more time with NBC26's Marissa DiCandido. She's live in the newsroom with the latest on those school closings and delays. Good morning, Marissa.
Yep, Haley, just one last time for everyone out there, visit NBC26.com. We are continuing to have school delays and closings roll in, so you can check the very latest on that on our website, and it will be updating all day. Haley?
All right, like Marissa just mentioned, school closings and delays can be found on our website, NBC26.com. And Stephanie, when will that fog, you think, really start to lift? Because people are going to have a headache with it this morning, right?
Yeah, they're going to have a headache with the fog, also the icy roads, as Matt mentioned it before. Fog expected to lift around 10 o'clock. And the good news is that since they dropped the advisory, they're improving a lot faster than what was expected. So throughout the morning, we will see the fog, but at around 10, we'll see that filtered sunshine, maybe a little bit of cloud cover. But throughout the day today, we really will start to see that mild air move in, improvements throughout the forecast. Tomorrow's looking great. Take advantage of the nice weather while we can for today and tomorrow, because we do see the potential of maybe even some icy rain on Friday and some rain, but temperatures are going to remain relatively mild. So it's good news there.
All right, some big warm-ups and changes in the forecast. Stick with NBC26 all day long for any updates in that forecast. Of course, the Today Show is coming up next, so we'll see you right back here tomorrow morning. Have a great Wednesday, everyone.